Welcome back to my channel. This is Munawar Munir. In this video, we will explore the most important .NET Core and .NET 8 interview questions. These are not just definitions. They represent how modern, scalable, and reliable systems are designed. If you understand these concepts clearly, you will not only perform well in interviews, you will also build better software. What is .NET and .NET Core? .NET is a complete development platform created by Microsoft. It includes the runtime, libraries, and tools needed to build applications. .NET Core, now unified as .NET 8, is the modern evolution of .NET. It is cross-platform, open source, and optimized for performance. In simple terms, .NET is the ecosystem, and .NET 8 is the modern engine that powers applications everywhere. .NET Framework versus .NET Core. .NET Framework was designed primarily for Windows-based enterprise applications. It is stable but tightly coupled to the operating system. .NET Core and .NET 8 are lightweight and cross-platform. They support side-by-side deployment and containerized environments. This is why all new applications today are built on .NET 8, while .NET Framework remains for legacy systems. What is ASP.NET Core? ASP.NET Core is a web framework used to build modern APIs and web applications. It supports REST APIs, MVC, Razor Pages, and gRPC. It is fast, modular, and designed for cloud-native development. ASP.NET Core also includes built-in dependency injection, which simplifies architecture and improves maintainability. What is middleware? Middleware is software that handles HTTP requests and responses. Every request flows through a pipeline of middleware components before reaching the final endpoint. Middleware is commonly used for authentication, authorization, logging, exception handling, and request validation. The order of middleware execution is extremely important. What is dependency injection? Dependency injection is a design pattern where dependencies are provided instead of being created inside a class. ASP.NET Core has a built-in dependency injection container. This encourages loose coupling and cleaner code. It also makes applications easier to test, extend, and maintain over time. What are service lifetimes? There are 3 service lifetimes in ASP.NET Core. Transient services are created every time they are requested. Scope services are created once per HTTP request. Singleton services are created once for the entire application lifetime. Choosing the wrong lifetime can lead to memory issues or unexpected behavior. For example, DB context should always be scoped. What is configuration in .NET Core? .NET Core supports configuration from multiple sources. These include app settings files, environment variables, and secure stores like Azure Key Vault. This allows applications to change behavior across environments without modifying code. Configuration management is essential for modern cloud applications. What is Kestrel web server? Kestrel is the default web server used by ASP.NET Core. It is cross-platform, lightweight, and extremely fast. Kestrel handles incoming HTTP requests efficiently. In production environments, it is usually placed behind a reverse proxy such as IIS or Nginx. What is routing? Routing maps incoming HTTP requests to the correct endpoint. ASP.NET Core supports attribute routing and conventional routing. Routing ensures that each request reaches the correct controller action. Clear routing improves API readability and long-term maintainability. What is Entity Framework Core? Entity Framework Core is an object relational mapper. It allows developers to interact with databases using C# objects instead of writing raw SQL queries. EF Core handles query translation, data tracking, and change management, making data access simpler and more productive. What is model binding? Model binding automatically maps incoming request data to action method parameters. It reads data from route values, query strings, headers, and request bodies. This reduces boilerplate code and keeps controllers clean and focused. What are filters? Filters allow logic to execute before or after certain stages of request processing. They are commonly used for authorization, validation, logging, and centralized error handling. Filters help enforce consistent behavior across the application. What is global exception handling? Global exception handling ensures errors are handled consistently. It prevents internal details from being exposed to users and provides meaningful error responses. Well-designed applications fail gracefully without crashing or confusing users. What is logging in .NET Core? .NET Core includes a built-in logging framework. It supports multiple providers, including console logging and third-party tools like Serilog. Logging is essential for monitoring application health and diagnosing production issues. What is async and await? Async and await enable non-blocking operations. They improve scalability by freeing threads while waiting for I/O operations like database calls. Async programming is critical for building high-performance APIs. What are background services? Background services are implemented using I-hosted service. They are used for tasks such as scheduled jobs, message processing, and long-running operations. These services run independently of HTTP requests. What is caching and what are advantages? Caching stores frequently accessed data closer to the application. It improves performance, reduces database load, and lowers response times. Caching is a key component of scalable system design. What is API versioning? API versioning allows applications to evolve safely. It enables multiple versions to exist side by side, ensuring backward compatibility. This prevents breaking changes for existing consumers. Final advice. Interviews are not about memorizing syntax. They are about understanding architecture, performance, and reliability. When you think like an engineer, you don't just answer questions. You design systems that scale, adapt, and endure.